Wastes in Simpra Inventory. In order to access the Wastes module in Simpra Inventory, log in to the Wastes module under Stock Actions. Waste is a module where consumption entries can be made and reports can be obtained in cases where a stock material or recipe cannot be consumed through sales or in the warehouse. For example, customer return, wrong product entry, or customer cancellation can be types of waste recorded in the Simpra POS system. Additionally, manually defined waste groups such as kitchen waste, bar waste, or expiration date waste can also be added to the system. In order to make waste entries, waste groups must first be created. For this, navigate to the Waste Groups tab in the Wastes module. Previously created waste groups are displayed here. If they are defined in the POS system, for example, Boss Catering Waste from the POS, the waste groups will be listed automatically. The user can also manually define a new waste group. To add a new waste group, click on the Add Waste Group button and type the name of the casualty group to be defined. For example, expired products. Then click on the Add Waste Group button. And now we have the waste group that we have saved. If we have not used this waste group during waste entry, we can delete it or edit it and change its name. We can make our waste entry by coming back to the Waste tab. By pressing the Add Waste button, we first select the store where we will make our waste entry. For example, bar store. Then we will need to choose the group of our waste. For example, broken product. And after selecting the waste date, if we have previously created a waste list from the Lists module, we can also select that waste list from this field. If you want to enter any information about this document, you can write it in the information field. For example, broken box. Then we press the Add Waste button. We can start entering our waste details from the screen that appears. We can enter our wastes as stock item or as recipe. It will continue as stocked. Would be, for example, a Coca-Cola. And in terms of quantity, let's write 24 units because a parcel is broken. In the Units section, we can leave it as the base unit if we wish, or store units will be among the options. For example, by selecting 24 pieces of parcel, we can also write the quantity as 1. And then we press the Add Waste Detail button. On the screen that appears, our related waste document will be in unsaved status. When we make the controls and say Save Waste, we will have consumed the relevant stock item from the store. And our waste document is now saved. In the same way, we can also make a recipe wastes instead of a stock card. For example, by pressing the Add Waste button again, this time let's select the defective product as waste group from our kitchen store. Then, after selecting the date of the waste, click on the Add Waste button. Let's go to the recipe title from the Waste Details screen. As the defective product, let's select our recipe that we will waste out of the kitchen. For example, sandwich with cheese. In the Amount section, select portions, for example, 2 portions. Let's enter as waste became. After checking our unit, let's press the Add Waste Detail button. Here, we need to know which products in the recipe content from our stocks will be calculated with the amount of waste, and the stock items will be waste. After providing our controls, let's press the Save button. And our waste document has been saved. We cannot enter the correction of an incorrectly entered waste in the relevant record and make a correction. For this, we will need to reverse record the amount of the incorrectly entered waste. For example, we will correct the amount of sandwich with cheese we have just entered as 1 portion, not 2 portions. For this purpose, we need to make a negative record from the same store, in the same waste group, and on the same date as the related recipe portion. Let's press the Add Waste button again, then select the relevant kitchen store. Let's select the defective product as the waste group. After checking that our waste date is the same, click on the Add Waste button. Under the Recipes heading, let's select Sandwich with Cheese. the amount we want to be in one portion, but since we enter a waste record as 2 portions, if we save one portion as a minus record, we will add the stocks in the recipe content back to our stocks by 1 portion. Let's write -1 in the quantity section. After checking the portion section, click the Add Waste Detail button. By saving the document in unsaved status, we have organized our reverse registration.